Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 7th episode of the 5th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you liked what today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click in it, put the password in, and enjoy. So we've got quite a bit going on so far this season. Obviously we've got the main storyline, which seems to be in the recent episodes, that Howard is potentially going into space. Really, really good. We've got the potential wedding as well, coming in last stages of the season. You know, Sheldon and Amy's relationship's progressing forward. His mum visited town last episode. We've had Raj obviously break down a couple of times that he's lonely and upset and he wants to be with somebody, which actually is pretty sad, to be honest, and hopefully that actually happens. And then obviously Leonard's trying to keep up with his long distance relationship with Priya. So if you think about it, a lot is actually going on. You know, it's really interesting, and obviously I can't wait to see what we do with this season and how we go, and hopefully it's a great one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you do, please smash a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
And gamma becomes alpha, multiplied by a matrix of negative I, comma 0. Conclusive proof that I am absolutely worthless after 9 o'clock. I see what's going on. The little pre-Halloween hijinkery. Oh, the walls are dripping blood, which looks nothing like a phenolphthalein indicator exposed to a sodium carbonate solution. See you in hell, Sheldon.
You should have seen your face.
Yes, there's nothing quite like the slightly widened eyes of mildly startled. Fright depends on an element of surprise. It is highly unlikely that you two rubes could ever surprise me.
He's probably right.
We can't beat him. He's just too smart.
Who had money on feints? I had Bia's pants. Hang on. Looks like everyone's a winner.
The thing is, right, are you jumpish? Because, for example, my nan, any little bit of loud noise, it's oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, literally, any little bit, like, she does it, you know. Sometimes you could be walking down the street and a bus will go, tss, you know what I mean? Like, and she'll be like, getting dead scared. And I think that my nerves, would you call it that? I don't really know how you would say that type of thing. Like, you know, experience stuff are actually quite good. Like, I have to be really, really out of spatial zone, if that makes sense, for like somebody to like say something and it'll jump me. So if I was in the house, for example, and I was walking past and someone jumped out, you know, a girlfriend tried to scare me, or if my sister or whatever's, most of the time I wouldn't even flinch, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like aware of my environments. Like if I go to a haunted house and I can walk around it, and I would say like 95% of the time I don't really flinch. But like there can be the odd occasion where like if I'm literally just out of it and I'm just like blackness in my head and I'm just like absolute zenning, and I'll be walking and then something happens, then I'll get scared, you know what I mean? But like that Sheldon one where he screamed just then, if that was me with Leonard, I would have turned around and I might have just like, that would be as much you would get out of me, you know, just a little twitch or whatnot.
Oh, watch out, Sheldon. This little boy Casper is a go-go-go-go.
You've poked fun at a milquetoast academic. Well, you've forgotten one thing. I am also a son of the Lone Star State. I'm Texas through and through.
Girl, 9 o'clock. Don't everybody look at once. Watch and learn. Hi.
Hi.
Shut up.
I've been looking for it for years.
Sorry.
Hey, if I pretended to hit on you, could I distract you enough to sneak it away? I'm Alice.
Leonard.
You're very cute, Leonard.
Thanks. You too. You know, go ahead and take it.
This is my number.
Sorry, the palm's a little sweaty. What's that word?
Alice.
Did I just see you pick up a girl in a comic book store?
Because if you did, you get your picture up there on the wall of heroes. You're going on the wall, my friend.
the thing is, this is what I was saying. What did I say in the last episode or in today's episode? I don't know. I can't remember. But basically, what we're doing with Leonard, you know, is he going to stay in this long distance relationship with Priya and we never see her? Or are we going to just end it and actually put him into a dating social environment or get him back with Penny? You know what I mean? I would rather be in this position here, going out on dates with Alice and potentially being with Penny than having a girlfriend that we never see and never interact and not hear no conversations with. Do you know what I mean?
Be sure to check the mail.
How many times are you gonna tell me? What's with you?
Well, nothing. It's not suspicious that I'm fixating. It's consistent with my personality.
Rough month when Halloween and PMS hit at the same time.
Leonard doesn't have time to chat. He has to get the mail.
Will you relax? I'll get it in a minute. Couple of circulars, nothing important.
What's with him?
Hang on. You might be from Texas, but I'm from New Jersey.
Hey, that's all right.
What are you wearing?
Well, you know, it's Comic-Con. I'm Lion-O from Thundercats.
Wow, you must have gotten so laid.
No. Oh, well, look, there's you having sex with a guy in the top half of a Chewbacca costume. Comic-Con.
You'd think, but no.
You did...
Trade you my comic for the Hellboy?
You can have my car.
Oh dear.
Oh, Snake.
Dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Purell. Purell. Purell.
I like how they kept his big desk still.
Oh, bother. Isn't that just always the way? You go to Staples something and you're out of Staples. Gosh, wish I'd known that earlier today when I was at Staples. Say, don't you keep Staples in your top desk drawer? Who do we have here? It's a snake. It's a terrifying snake.
Oh, did some bad man put us in a drawer?
I tried to scare an Indian with a snake. Yeah, come on, Cooper, you're better than this.
Want some mac and cheese?
No, lactose gas.
Oh, I love mac and cheese as well.
Glass of wine?
No, sulfites, migraines. I'm dealing with a situation, and it's kind of about my love life.
It's okay.
You know what? If you ever want to talk to me about a problem in your life with a guy, then I'd be fine with that. Is it cheating if a guy has a girlfriend?
Yeah, probably.
Come on.
I'm sorry, go ahead. You guys do it?
No, just made out a little.
Or about Priya?
I was gonna, but there were too many tongues in my mouth. I'm not one of those guys who sneaks around and sleeps with more than one woman.
Oh, good for you.
The problem is I want to be one of those guys.
If you like this girl so much, why don't you just end things with Priya?
Priya and I are in love. I think we could get married someday.
Leonard, you're looking for a way to sleep with both women and have everybody be happy about it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
What does your gut tell you?
Go ask Penny. She'll know what to do.
Innit? The thing is, though, I'm all for... Well, I'm not for cheating. Never. I've always said it, and I'll be consistent. If you ever cheat on me, that's done forever. You know what I mean? There's no coming back from it. So I'm not going to condone that he goes out and sleeps with Alice and cheats on Priya. But what I am going to be an advocate of is a select one that you can actually truly be with. You know, are you going to go and live in India and be with Priya? Is she going to come here to the US and be with you? This long distance stuff for the show, anyway, don't work. And I'd rather see him in a situation where he's having fun and going on dates, because it's more entertaining for us to watch. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going with.
I've realized that you scaring me was all in jest. Allow me to say, job well done.
What are you doing?
Science, you wouldn't understand.
Okay, well, see ya. I'm going out.
Are you concerned because the world is filled with big dogs and bullies?
No, I'm having a moral crisis. I'm supposed to go see that girl from the comic book store, Alice, but I don't know if I should because I'm going out with Priya, but she's in India. They say at the end of your life, you regret the stuff you didn't do more than the stuff that you did, and I'm pretty sure Alice is the stuff I want to do.
Friedrich Nietzsche believed that morality is just a fiction used by the herd of inferior human beings to hold back the few superior men.
Screw it, I'm going.
On your way home, will you pick up some orange juice?
Hey, Sheldon?
Who is it?
It's me, Sheldon, Mrs. Wallowitz.
That's not my mom, it's Bernadette.
It did sound like his mum.
Really? I never formally congratulated you on your pending nuptials, so I hopped on the first bus and hightailed it down here to shake your hand. Put her there, you old so-and-so.
Oh.
What did you do?
It was a harmless Halloween prank. Look.
Howard has a heart condition. You know that. This is adrenaline. We're gonna have to inject it into his heart.
We are?
You are. I'm not strong enough to get it through his chest plate, and we've only got one shot.
Trick or treat, Bubba.
What?
Oh, did it not work?
How could I be so stupid?
How did it work on him though? So it must have worked on Howard then a minute ago, but then obviously he fought quick on his feet and obviously used it to his advantage. Now, again, I've got to say, the little turtleneck thing that he wears, I cannot actually believe that they're not actually t-shirts. I can't believe it's just a little cutout that he had. It's commitment, mate. That is hardcore commitment. I do think it's quite funny that he actually does that, but that was fast on his feet, that.
Damn it, I can't do this.
Is it my tongue stud? Because if that freaks you out, you're in for a real surprise later on.
But I kind of have a girlfriend. You're cool with you and me just being friends, right? No, I was going to be a jackass, but I stopped myself. I stayed a good guy, so no, I'm gonna pass on the sex. But you should know, that's not a comment on your hotness, but on my goodness. Did the right thing, you idiot!
She's going to break up with him. I imagine.
Not so good. We have to talk. I met this girl and I kissed her and I feel terrible about it, but it's done. It's never gonna happen again, and I am so sorry.
These things happen. I didn't know if I should tell you, but I kind of cheated on you too. A couple of weeks ago, I slept with my ex-boyfriend. So I guess we both messed up a little. Well, it's not a competition.
Oh, yeah, it is, and you won. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Bazinga, punk. Now we're even.
He got him there. He got him. That was good, that actually. His makeup was good as well. He didn't need it though, considering he was in the chair, but fair plays. And at the end of the day, to be honest, it's tough, innit? Leonard done the right thing. Fair play to him. You know, like, technically, he has a girlfriend. He stopped himself from going too far, and he was committed to his current relationship, which, while they're still together, that is the right thing to do. And it is wrong to kiss somebody. But on the flip side is, I never know the period of the time it takes from one to another. So, like, how long has Priya been gone? How long has he been lonely? How long has he not spoken to her? And obviously, you know, he's been given a bit of attention and he's fell on it. Kind of like how when Raj was getting a bit of attention from Bernadette, he kind of fell in love with her. Do you know what I mean? Because it had been so long since he'd been with somebody, and that's kind of like the same situation as Leonard. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm just saying that obviously it come to him, he felt it, he jumped in, and then he realised and stepped back, and now he's the one that's kind of messed up because he should have committed and gone to it because he's been cheated on. Now, I wouldn't say kissing somebody's cheating on somebody, but let's be honest, it kind of is. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're in a relationship, you should not want to engage in any sort of physical contact with any of the, you know, anybody else, regardless of whether it's holding hands, touching legs, kissing, making out, having sex. That is technically all forms. It's not form of cheating, but it kind of is, and you'd be fuming about it. But she's gone a step too far, and I reckon that, to me anyway, this episode 7 would draw a line under their relationship as being finished. Like, there's no need for him to progress forward and talk to Priya because she's pretty much cheated on him. And like I said many times, if it was me, that's no going back, and it would be a line through it, done and dusted, move on, and hopefully he can meet Alice again, or maybe somebody. To be honest, he should have explained his situation a little bit to Alice. You know, he should have said, look, mate, you know, I really do like you. I'm loving what's going on. You're making me feel good. I really want to go through with this. Thing is, I've been in a relationship. She's been gone for 12 months. I've not seen her. You know what I mean? I don't really know if I'm ever going to be with her. She's in India. I'm here. It's so far. I just want to get that on the table at first. You know what I mean? Like, the way he said it, he just said, I've got a girlfriend, which is factually true. But it's context. A big context is key. You know what I mean? If you've never seen them, it's different. Maybe she could say, look, we could still be friends for a bit. Tell me how it goes. See how it is. You know what I mean? And then we can address it maybe sometime in the future. But no, he said it. He got kicked out. Then he's come back, found some wounding news. And then obviously Sheldon's finally scared him. I would like to see him scare the other guys as well, to be honest. But 1 out of 3, better than nothing. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, basically, I was wondering what we was doing at the start of the episode, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a full-on Halloween-themed episode. I do love it when we do themed episodes. To be honest, if I could say one thing, actually, now talking about it, I would commit to more festive episodes, you know, like, let's do a 4th of July one, let's do a Halloween one, let's do more Christmas episodes, you know what I mean? Like, whatever holiday you can go, St. Patrick's Day, whatever, St. George's Day, get it in there, get the celebrations going, any excuse to, you know, change up the environment, you know, add 2 things in. I thought it would have been good if we had a full prank episode, to be honest. It would actually be decent. Obviously, we had a few pranks here and there go. I would have been scared of the snake in the drawer. I'm not going to lie. I feel like that would have been way more scary than the prank that they pulled on him, trying to scare him at the start, and then obviously Leonard scaring him and then him fainting and weeing himself. But then later on in the episode, he tried to get his back. It didn't really work. I thought Howard thought fastening his feet, to be honest, when he shot him. It must have worked because you know, when Sheldon put it on his head, he collapsed as well. Made it look like he was about to faint as well. He had his EpiPen out. He was about to hit him. It was fake. It was actually well crafted and you know, done really well. And you know, Sheldon actually got Leonard at the end, which is good. At least he got one, like I said, out of 3 that he tried. Now, interestingly, you know, Leonard used Penny for a bit of advice, and she gave him some good advice. It was basically, look, you either break up with Priya and be with this girl, or you basically end things with this girl and be with Priya. Now, obviously, Leonard, he just wanted some sort of justification to know that it was okay to go and sleep with Alice and stay with Priya without anybody actually finding out. You know what I mean? He wanted somebody else to justify it for him, and she actually didn't do that and give him some sound advice. And, you know, he ended up using his morals to decide, look, mate, I'd rather be in a relationship with Priya, my girlfriend, than commit through this. I can't really do it. It'd be pretty much torture in my head. And then it's ended up just unwinding and not being well for him. And like I was saying, I do feel like that's the end of Priya now. So it's going to be interesting to see, obviously, what we do with him. And hopefully he's not depressed and sad, to be honest. And if he is, hopefully he can go out with some, you know, on some nights out with Rajesh. You know, that'd be really good, actually. You know, him and Raj going out on the town looking for some females. It'd be a good little bonding session as well. We've not really seen the guys hang out much, have we? It used to be Raj a lot with Howard, but since we introduced Bernadette, it's not really a thing, and I feel like he's just floating and lonely, and it'd be good now we've got another person that's single. And obviously he might be ecstatic as well and a bit happy that he's not actually with his sister, because obviously, although he wants them to be happy, it's kind of a bit of downer on him, isn't it, to be honest. And now we've got 2 of them, 2 single and ready to mingle. Hopefully we can get some of their relationships and bonding times together again. So that's where we currently are. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. If you enjoyed it, please smash a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.